We had the Hammer just reveal that he's going to make himself available for Toa Samoa, which is fucking awesome. Awesome for Toa Samoa supporters and the team itself. But it just kind of brought out some more of these whingers from mostly these Palangi Aussies whingers. Every time a big name makes, puts their hand up for Island Nations, they start whinging about the rules. And everyone knows the rules, bro. If you're too second tier nation, you're eligible for state of origin, which a lot of these boys are. These guys are born and raised. Most of them are born and raised in Australia in their state. They're also eligible to play for the country of let's just say origin. They might not be born there, but their parents are there. Their cultural identity is from there. So it's just really funny. Also, they don't say nothing about 2022 when the Hammer was playing for Samoa and then wanted to put up his hand for the Kangaroos, but we're bringing it up now. And the reason why I want to ask you, there was Brad Fittler. I read an article where he wanted to change the rules where the two-tier nations aren't eligible for state of origin, only because he thinks that with the Kangaroos going to England, they're playing the Ashes tour there, first time in a long time that they're going to England, and he said the spectacle of the Kangaroos playing over there in an Ashes tour should mean more than the island nations playing each other here in Australia. It's a bigger occasion. And I read that, I was like, not necessarily, bro. For you, it was. Back in the day, it was. But for these Islander boys, bro, who they are born and raised in Australia, most of them. But for them, represent Tonga, represent Samoa, represent Fiji, that would mean more than going over in England and pulling over the green and gold. He's putting on what he perceives as a greater deal, a bigger deal, representing the Kangaroos in an Ashes tour compared to representing your Pacific Island nations. If you ask me, I think he's a bit fair that the big dogs, and Payne Haas, are going to do the same thing. So I think he's just throwing it out there to try and get them to stay with the Kangaroos, bro.
The only person that have a positive view on this has been Phil Gould. Gus has been the only one that's sort of backed tier 2 nation players playing in Origin, but also having the opportunity to decide where they want to go and play internationally. His view is that the international game doesn't have any impact on state of origin.